like a total hype beast. This is how you know I am not myself. What's up, everybody? It is girl Magnolia, and I am back again with another video, and I just realized I need my notes. I'm so happy to be here with you guys, finally organizing my setup and stuff. I had to redecorate and redo my whole entire room so it could be baby ready, and also I went from like a twin bed to a queen bed, so a majority of my room is just bed, and then, you know, I still wanted to look aesthetically pleasing and very me, but of course with more minimal items because I just couldn't have all that shit in my room. So I drastically changed it, so it's pretty crazy. I'm here, and like I said, I have a setup. Is my braid looking all dookie-ish and stuff? Fuck it, if I don't film now, I never will. So I'm actually again happy that I'm here and I'm filming this video. This video is long overdue. It is, but then it's not. It is my 9-month pregnancy video, and I just felt like if I didn't film it today, then I never will. And the next thing you know, I'll be in labor and there'll be no update besides a newborn update. So we're here. You know, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video because you're gonna like it, duh. Like, it's me, period. I'm coming with the content, especially that baby content, because we're transitioning, you feel me? Any baby videos from here on out is part of the transition and is, you know, like, it means a lot to me because we're starting the journey of the baby phase. Like, y'all see all that baby stuff? Period. I'm here with basically my full term update. I'll just say 9-month update. A lot didn't really drastically change until now. So much shit, and a couple things I forgot to talk about in the first video. So that is why this time I made sure to just write the shit down. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I'm basically full term, and we're gonna start with the updates first and then get into like everything, you feel me? But just keep that in mind, all right? The first update that I have that I forgot to talk about is the fact of my boobs, okay? And this is like one of the most important, like, drastic ones that just was like did it for me and came since the beginning, and I just hate it, and it's the thing that I dislike the most about pregnancy. I'm not a boob person, okay? I used to be like close to like a 32, 34B. You know, I had a good little boobage going on, you feel me? Didn't have to wear no bras. I didn't even own bras. I probably owned one bra, and it was like my special bra that was like, you know, strapless, push-up. So if I really needed a good bra, that was my go-to. That was the one and only. I just would live life without, you know, a bra. You know, in the beginning when they were growing, I was like, you know, okay, I could do this. Like, I was doing cute little things, you know, to bring them out, making it look good. I think it's because I have the stomach now and the boobs, so that's why it's a little like, I just feel big as fuck. The beginning, it was kind of cool, like, all right, but now, oh my gosh, y'all, I can't even talk about Cardi B's nipples in that picture like I did, but this is like the idea of like, don't talk about nobody's kids because your kids will come out ugly. So luckily I didn't talk about nobody's kids, but I did laugh at the jokes about her nipples. And honestly, some days I look inside the mirror and I'm like, I think mine are bigger or as big. Like, it's really crazy, but I just don't like it. I don't like boobs. I had to buy a whole bunch of bras, but at this point I don't wear a bra anyways either because it's very tight around. Like, I've never done good with bras because of like this area is so freaking tight. I don't know why they don't make it bigger or more options to adjust it, but that's what really gets me. It's gotten me before to where like I can't breathe. So now being pregnant, like, I'll literally have back pain and feel like shit, and then it's like I take the bra off and it's like, you already know that feeling of like, but it's like a, oh my fucking God, thank you, Jesus. Like, it's like very dramatic, like how much it feels like good to not have a bra. But yeah, my boobs got freaking huge. I don't even know what size I am. With COVID, since you can't try bras on, I'm pretty much screwed. So it's just like, I have no idea what the fuck, like, even size, you feel me? So it's been very difficult trying to find bras, but that is one thing, is my freaking boobs are huge. They're freaking huge. It's really and since we're on the boob topic, this month I have noticed like leaking and stuff. So like it's so funny because I just feel it right away, like something wet right there, and it won't even be a lot. It feels like it would be because the feeling of it is so like boom, like I feel wet, but it's like I look and it's the tiniest drops just coming out, already starting to leak milk and shit. But that's a good thing. Like I've really been praying and hoping that I do good with this breastfeeding thing. Like I'm committed. I understand it hurts and some more shit, but I just rather do it the natural way. I don't want to deal with formula. Like I'll do that shit. Like I just prefer to breastfeed. You feel me? Like I've been feeling some leaking. It's pretty funny. But you know, the udders are working. All right, the next thing I have listed is more kicking. Obviously way more kicking. It's so funny, in the beginning, like I would tell my mom or like the baby daddy, like, oh look, put your hand right here, and nothing. Like they just, she never would move when they would put their hand there. So it was just like, fuck it, like at least I feel it. But it was kind of sad and irritating, because it's like, you know, when you be like, oh, do that thing, and then they don't want to do it, and it's like, you just made me look dumb as fuck. But you feel me? Now it's like, boop, boop, boop. Like she's about to fucking Floyd Mayweather up in that bitch. Like she just be moving so much. Her hands are on this side and her head is on this side, and she has a hand like under my ribs. So like I just always feel it. If I'm like sitting a certain way, I just feel her underneath my rib, and then her feet are over here, so she's just kicking away, and it's just like so much movement. I wouldn't say it really bothers me. You know, it's still pretty crazy to me. I haven't really looked at it at the right moment to see if like I see like her little imprint of her hand or foot, but it has been very dramatic, drastic, of as much as it's been a lot of kicking, okay? But again, it doesn't bother me. Like there is a point where like once the baby is kicking, when you don't feel a kick, you feel kind of nervous and you're like, kick me, okay, period. It's really crazy. Yeah, so she's definitely kicking a lot. Like I said, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't keep me up at night. It doesn't anything. It's just so funny. But last night it felt like she was literally stretching me out. Like as she was moving, it just felt like she was, I'm gonna stretch you out, ow, 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 ow. Is that, yeah, I think that's how the song goes. But point being is, yeah, a lot of kicking, a lot of movement, but I'm happy. I mean, since day one, look, she's kicking right now. She's like, oh, bitch, you want to talk shit? You want to talk shit? Okay, cool. Heartburn. So that is like one of the only like real symptoms that I've gotten, as far as like everything of like morning sickness and headaches and all of that. The only symptom I've really dealt with is heartburn, which fucking sucks. Like I'm not gonna play it down and make it seem like, oh yeah, it's just heartburn. No, it fucking sucks. Like imagine just, I hate feeling like indigestion and like having a burp or like having air in me and trying to release it. And I try to drink ginger ale and shit, but it doesn't work like it used to. Like I'll literally try to burp and like nothing. And so it just sucks, because then it gets all like stuck right here. Heartburn is heartburn, and it just fucking sucks, okay? And my cousin said that means that my baby's gonna be hairy, which is good, because I don't want my baby to be bald headed. So fuck it, like indigestion, like come my way, period. That's like one of the symptoms that I've actually dealt with, is heartburn. And I get it occasionally. Some days are good, some days it's just like oh, and then the thing with it is like you like throw up in your mouth. It's so, like, I know it sounds horrible, but fuck it, like that's what it be like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna play and make it seem like, oh yeah, it's not shit. No, it fucking sucks. And then you like bleh. period. The next thing that I've been experiencing is, oh my fucking god, back aches and shoulder pain. Like shoulder pain from having to sleep on my side. I have some nights where I sleep great, amazing. I wake up great, amazing. But some nights it's just, it really weighs on me as far as like all the pain on my shoulder and the pressure of laying on my shoulder. Like that fucking sucks. Like just sleeping on one side, there's just nothing you could do. But back aches, yeah, like that shit. I gotta be like Fat Joe, like lean back, cause period, it's just too much. Like and I'm so tall and lanky, and I've already had like I have bad posture, you feel me? Like I always just feel like, so right now it just hurts and I can't just crack it. Like I used to always crack my back, and like I try to stretch it out, but it's so hard to find stretches that really like stretch you out and do all that. So my back has been horrible. It's been so horrible. Like I literally just gotta like lay the fuck down. Oh shit. Okay. Look at that hole. Ignore that. Easy exit. I'm just kidding. So that's like another thing, is like back aches and shoulder pain. Like I've definitely been feeling it, especially more so too because she's growing, and she's grown as fuck. You feel me? I got a 42-year-old in my stomach right now. So my back is just like getting it all right now. The other thing is like a fatter face. My face definitely got so chunky. It's like slash monkey, that chunky monkey. Period. It's just naturally where a lot of like, if I retain fat, where it goes is like my face and my cheeks, and it just really sucks because like that's why I use filters now. So if y'all are wondering, it's not because I look like butt ugly, it's just because I'm trying to slim my face down to look normal size. Like, you feel me? Before I never used filters, but now a bitch's face is fat, so she's using like the Dr. Miami filter. Period. I just don't like it. Like that's what throws me off when I do my makeup. Like I'll feel so cute and it's like the same face, but it's just not, because it just, in pictures it just looks so full and like chunky, and like I have a small head, so it's throwing me off. So definitely though, like my face got chunky monkey. So I'm now currently 142 pounds since we're on the matter of weight. So I started this thing at 109 pounds, 142. I don't know how much I've gained. I don't know the math, but as you can see, like, yeah. Only reason I'll accept that is because, I mean, now at this point, the pounds are coming from the baby, but before, since I was so little, I was gaining. I feel like I gained the most weight in the beginning of my pregnancy when she wasn't even, like, big. So a majority was just natural weight that, again, was going to my face, to my butt, to my legs, and things like that. But now at this point, whatever weight I concur is because of her. 142 pounds, but you know, I'm ready to snap back and turn all of that into some booty, into some muscle, period. So I'm okay with that. If I just drop down to like 125, that'd be perfect. If I stay like a big bitch, like 142, I'm okay with that too. Like, again, I won't be able to see, and probably a majority of it is fucking titties, so I don't know. We just got to see like what the body looks like after. The other thing is I've been so lazy, just tired, really lazy, tired, fatigue, just fucking tired. Like yesterday, it takes a lot out of me to do my makeup, period. So that's why it makes me very proud of the pictures that I've taken and the content that I've continued to make, because those days, it's like, yes, I don't look like that every fucking day, bitch, like, trust me, no. But those days that I can make it poppin' and make it and sell the dream, and this is all you get to see, and it's like, oh shit, like this is what pregnancy could look like, then, you know, I'm very proud that I could get it together and finesse those looks. And I've pulled some looks, so you feel me? I'm not just out here like fashion of them, you know, basic smile, light skin girl. Like, no, I'm like pulling what I would normally do, but for my pregnancy. I've just been so tired. Like, I haven't been wanting to leave my house, which feels so good, because like, COVID where? Like, bitch, I'm on like lockdown. Okay, cool, okay, bull. Like, I really just sit in the house all day, and I really don't mind it. And when I stay doing content, then that's what keeps me busy. And I just been finding shit on Netflix and stuff like that. So I love being home. Like, I love being home. so much, so I'm not really tripping off of that. But yeah, I just been like lazy and tired, and you know, just not wanting to do shit about shit. And you know, when I'm out, like yesterday me and my cousin went out, and it was just like from 5 to like 10, like 11 more so, and we just we're at the stores, and I just have to take a seat, like just give me a second. But I was like that since the like 3 months, 4 months. I was just like, I have to sit the fuck down. But now it's like it's very, I keep saying drastic and dramatic, and then I always get caught up on my word when I'm trying to figure out which one to choose. But it just like changed, like even more so now. Like now it's like I'm in fucking pain, I need to sit the fuck down. Like I just think like, okay, I need to get somewhere and sit down, I need to sit the fuck down, I need to sit down. Like whoo, sheesh, give me 10 minutes, period. There's that, just being lazy and tired. But again, like that's why when I do gain the energy to do something, I'm very proud of myself, because I'm like, damn bitch, like it took a lot to really do that, considering that I like most of the time just don't want to do shit, which I'm thankful I don't have to. Like there's nothing for me to do but to fucking rest and lay the fuck down. So there's that. The other thing are the Hicks contractions. I've been feeling those this month. I didn't know what they were. I thought it was like the baby like kicking, or like not kicking and then just, but like just something that had to do with the baby. But it's actually Hicks contractions, or Braxton Hicks contractions is what they're called. And it's like basically like, you know, you just start to feel what is like a contraction, but it's not the real thing. But it's just like it tightens up real hard, and it just is tight. And so I've been feeling those and stuff. Once it's a real contraction, it'll be just like that, but you'll get those like 6 times in an hour. Like you should go to the doctor, because bitch, you're going into labor. I get those, and it's like a pretty weird feeling. It's not nothing that hurts or is crazy. It's just like it gets tight and it gets hard, and it just like, it's crazy, dude. Okay, I've been experiencing those. And then swollen hands and feet. Like, yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this, because I need to remind myself to go to sleep with my rings off, because like these bitches in the morning, like my hands, it's like my blood just rushes down, and they just feel like so fucking tight, and like I just gotta take them off. And then I really can't, like especially these, like I in the mornings when I'm feeling it, like I just don't remind myself to pull that shit off. Like my feet too, like I don't be realizing how bad my feet feel until it's like they touch something, or like my baby daddy will like touch them. As soon as he touches them, it just feels like, yes, please, like get the blood circulating. Like fuck, like right now too, probably like they just hurt so bad. They're not as swollen, but they're like definitely, I could feel the blood just sitting in there, and just sitting, like sitting pretty, yeah. I've been experiencing like swollen hands and feet. And I guess the last one that I just, again, like if we're being real, but this is normal, like I've just been pooping easier. I put shitting, but that's not really ladylike, but I just said it. But I've been pooping, manifesting things out of my butt. A little bit, like a lot easier, but they say that's what happens. Everything starts to soften up, and like down there as far as your body parts and shit. So that's just normal. But yeah, that's something that I just added on there, because yeah, it never happened before. Not that I had a hard time pooping, but now it's just like you just poop and it just poops. One more thing, just for another part of the update, because I just remembered as I leaned the fuck back, I have a really bad bladder now. I have to pee constantly. I have to pee a lot. If I sneeze, I pee a little. I just have to pee, like not even so bad, but it's just like, again, I have a weak bladder at this point. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. So that's pretty much like overall the updates of this month. So to get into it, this is the situation. So my due date was January 2nd. From all the information that I gave them of my last period and everything matched up, January 2nd was the date that they gave me. And everything was aligning, everything was matching up. Like literally I had just went to a doctor's appointment not too long ago, and she had just told me like, yeah, everything is on board, everything's correct. Like, you know, all the data that you gave us is matching up, like this is right, you feel me? Like cool, okay, boo. But then she had got nervous and was like, you know, you are still pretty small and it's making me a little nervous, so we're gonna do another ultrasound and just make sure everything is okay. And at this point I thought I was already like 8 months. Like I thought I was like barely getting into my 8 months, you feel me? Because I have the app, so it was like, okay, 33 weeks is when, you feel me, she told me to go do this ultrasound. 33, 34. Yeah. So you feel me, she had me all nervous and stuff, because I'm telling you, like I did start to show from like the last update, you could see a little something, and then as of recently, like after that, like 6 months, 7 months, I was starting to like show bigger. Like by the time I had my baby shower, it was like, you know, I was showing, even though that's like barely the beginning of this month of November, but still. And so you could start to see her poking out. But I will say, like, I have noticed the dramatic difference in literally this month in time period. It seems like she's starting to grow more now. So at that time, though, my doctor just wanted to double check. So I did the ultrasound, blah, 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 blah. Then I go in. Again, my appointment was last week, or this week, actually. But, like, no, last week. I don't fucking know. It was like last week or this week. I don't know what day it is anymore. That's the thing. Fucking Thanksgiving today. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's just throwing me off. So I think it was Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. I go in and I'm like, so how was the ultrasound? And she's like, I have some news. Like, the bitch scared me. Honestly, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is it? She's going to tell me, so the baby's been growing like perfect, great. It's actually a bigger baby than we thought. It's already 5.5 pounds. Okay, the thing with that is it's 5.5 pounds now, and we're barely November 24th, 25th. And my due date is supposed to be expected around January 2nd. At some point, the baby's going to be gaining a pound a week. So by the time I would be having this baby, it would be around 9 fucking pounds. So that was the issue. So my baby daddy didn't get it. He thought like premature, like, oh, she's 5.5 pounds. Like, no, fool, like, this is where we're at right now in this moment, and she's going to continue to grow. She's 5.5 pounds. She's actually a big baby. So on my stomach at this point is baby. And like, she just been stretching me out. Like, she just hit this growth spurt. She's just stretching me out. Like, bitch, she thought I was going to be little. Hell no. Like, I've been growing good. And it's so funny because my baby daddy talks about how, oh, my baby's not growing because you're not eating. Bitch, yes it is. And then he tried to say it was because of sugar. Bitch, I don't have gestational diabetes, so fuck you. Like, first she says that, and then she was like, so basically what that means is your due date is now December 22nd. So 11 days ahead now instead of January 2nd, which was just like, what did you say? I mean, it's just pretty drastic, and the thing about it is just mainly the fact that, like, okay, we're thinking January 2nd, we're thinking like, okay, if the baby's gonna come like anytime around there, it'll probably be around like Christmas or like, you know, on January 2nd or around that time. Now it's like January 22nd, the baby's gonna be here in like the next few weeks, like before the 22nd. So that's what that 10 days in advance does. So it's just it was like pretty nerve-wracking. And now knowing that I'm having a bigger baby, like, or a baby as big as expected or like normal, it's just kind of nerve-wracking. That was basically the only news, but I'd rather be told that my baby's like on track and healthy and everything, because then I was like, so does that mean like my data was off as far as like my period and all this shit like that? She was like, no, because remember, everything was on track. Like the data, like I said, everything was right. But it's just like, so I have to really get in depth and see, but that's pretty much what it is. It's like if you had a baby that was, you know, at this point, your baby's only 3 pounds, like 4 pounds, you know, we have to push your due date later, which is what I seen because I got on YouTube, and it was more so people got their date pushed back later because their baby wasn't growing as fast, you feel me? Now my baby's growing big, which I don't understand it either. Again, I'm happy, like, what the fuck am I doing? That's like, is it the fruit snacks? I don't know. Is it just the opposite? Like, she's just growing again, because like our concern was that she wasn't growing because she looked so little, and again my stomach wasn't that big, but now it's like she just was like, I'm here, bitch, like, period. That's basically where we're at. And oh, see, I feel her under my rib, and there's an ingestion, so it's just pretty much like, oh shit. So in this month, she basically said I'm full term, so that's why I was saying, like, I'm basically 9 months, I'm basically like full term. But I mean, still I have a couple weeks left, but it's pretty much from here until December 22nd. If some shit happens, I'm going into labor. Like, if blood not gushes out, but if I'm bleeding or like my water breaks, it's like, bitch, you're going into labor. Again, I have a doctor's appointment coming up, which I'm really excited about. I believe it's on Monday, and I'm just ready to go in to find out more information and all that. And this is with the actual hospital. I've been having my appointments at like my local like clinic doctor, and so now it's at the hospital. So I'm just gonna ask them everything, get some tips, some advice, you know, all that. My cousin did tell me to ask, since it is gonna be a bigger baby, because like my doctor even said, like, basically like, it makes me nervous for you because you're so little, and if it is a bigger baby, like, I hope you could have it like vaginally and like, you know, have a safe, good, easy delivery. And so it was kind of the same like with my cousin. She was like, you might have to get a C-section if they see that you can't like have the baby. But my mom, of course, she's like, girl, your brother was like 15 pounds and I was like 110 pounds and I pushed him out. So, you know, it all depends. I'm not stressing about it. Again, like, I'm happy that the news was that everything is on track. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have my baby. So that's all that matters. However the fuck it has to go down, like, I don't control that, you feel me? Like, and I didn't control the pregnancy either. I wasn't like sitting here like eating greens and this and that and that, and I can't control like that the baby's growing healthy. So the fact that God, you know, put his hand on it and made sure everything was cool and I made it to this point, and that's all that matters. And it's the same with the labor and delivery. But I feel like it should be like, not easy, but I feel like everything should go as planned and like cool. And yeah, like, I'm gonna do my best to make it easier on myself and to just go with what the fuck am I supposed to be doing, like, okay? Pretty much I just let the dad know, like, stay out here because he's in LA, and it's like, nigga, stay out here because, you feel me, at any moment now that shit could break. And with COVID, it's like, if my mom's with me and she's in the hospital, you won't be able to get in there. So, you feel me, like, at this point you got to be here every day. I don't like it either, but you feel me, it is what it is. So pretty much I'm excited. If you guys don't know, I'm having a girl and her name is Milo Ari Hudson. I'm in love with the name. I'm in love with my child. She's not even here yet, but I'm just in love, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited, and we finally made it to the end of the race. I don't know how to act when I'm gonna finally get to sleep on my stomach, but again, like, I feel like this pregnancy went by hella fast. I feel like I had just downloaded that What to Expect app, and then it was like, you have 34, like, you have 27 weeks left, and now it's like, oh, you have 4 weeks left. Technically it's like 4 weeks. So that is the end of this video. Actually, we're gonna end it with showing you guys the baby, because like I said, the bump, and I feel like from that first 5-month update, the stomach wasn't even as big as I thought, but now, oh, she's like poking. Ooh, this feels good right here. Yeah. So she's like super round. Again, like, I got chubby right here on my hips and shit, and you know when you get that cupcake shit, that's what that is. But here's her from the side. I feel like in that last video I was all trying to explain some shit that was not even there. Like, you could see the dip, but now you could see it. It's like there. I'm doing this shit. I'm like struggling. Every time I get up, it's all nothing but moans and groans of like, ugh, crap, I gotta get up. Like, so this is her. Don't look at my fucking boobs, but yeah, this is her. Look at her. Literally, like, just started poking out like this. I feel like last night it got even more to this point because she was just moving so much and it just felt like so much pain of just like stretchiness. So yeah, I'm gonna shut you out. She's like round, but she is like sitting, as you can see, pretty high though. I feel like if it was a boy, she would have been lower, like right here. That is going to be the end of this video, showing you little Mai that will soon be a big girl. Y'all stay tuned for all the baby content, and especially when little Mai is here, it's going to be lit. It's going to be up. I'm going to have to come up with a new intro as well, so I'm glad I just reminded myself of that, because I don't want to have, I don't need your opinion. Dude, my mom hates that shit. I love it, but now that I'm a mom and I'm making like mommy content, like, you know, it don't gotta be like so sus, but it could be like a little bit more like for the people. So little boy Max and little girl Milo, period. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. For that reason, make sure again you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay positive, stay blessed, and stay humble. Bye, you guys.